My name is Dr. Michael Annear, and I'm from New Zealand originally, but currently based in Japan with the Faculty of Sports Sciences at Waseda University.
My name is Dai Sugimoto, and my research interest is pretty much anything to do with sports medicine research. I like prevention of sports injury, especially female athletes' knee injury.
Within the graduate school in Waseda University, I teach a number of subjects. I teach two research methods courses, so Research Methods 1 and Research Methods 2, which are both intended to prepare graduate students for master's level and PhD level study. So this would include understanding how to conduct a literature review, following best practice international guidelines for preparing and reporting research, understanding the human research ethics process, understanding how to conduct different types of data analysis, including statistical data analysis and qualitative data analysis. So these are, I would say, broad-based research methods courses which are good for both students with a quantitative interest, maybe lab-based, as well as students who have a more qualitative research interest.
So I teach three classes: human anatomy, technical writings, and sports rehabilitation. And human anatomy, I'm not asking students to memorize like particular name of muscle or ligament. It's more like a functional application. How the muscle function in the certain movements. And in the writing class, this is graduate class. So we have to start developing good writing skill set from title to the conclusion. I spent time to develop quality, purpose statement, and hypothesis statement. For sports rehabilitation course, which I just started, we will not talk about like physical rehabilitation, but mental component as well. We will create the scenario and we will go through each phase: acute phase, overuse phase, and there are three distinctive phases, and I will go over each phase.
Well, I think, speaking quite broadly, English-based graduate programs are relatively new in Japan. Waseda University is also one of the largest universities in Japan, so it is very well resourced for students who are looking from outside Japan and thinking, you know, I'd really like to study in Japan, but I want to do so in an English framework. So with that regard, in that regard, Waseda University is a really strong platform for that sort of course. I think students who have any interest in health, public health, sports science, sport management, event management, you are going to be able to find someone within Waseda University who has the expertise to match your interest. And I think that's a real strength, over and above maybe smaller, more boutique universities. So we have the size, we have the scale, and we also have the expertise. So I would encourage students to find out more information about Waseda University, contact academics and potential supervisors, and just start a dialogue to see if you can find someone to support your research interest.
The strength of Waseda University sports science program is there are varieties of classes programs you can choose from. And there are experienced professors, associate professors, and other resources students have access. So you can get lots of quality first-class education here at Waseda.
Another benefit of Waseda is that there are multiple campuses across Tokyo. So currently we're based in Nishi-Tokyo in Higashioshimi campus. The major faculty campus for sports sciences is further to the west in Tokorozawa, and that's a really beautiful part of Japan and of Tokyo, where you can have great views of Fujisan and access to nature and hiking trails, etc. And then of course there is the Central City campus as well. So students who come to Japan to study at Waseda University have access to all of these resources just by being a Waseda University student. And in addition to that, because it's a very large university which caters for a range of students, both Japanese and also international, there are a lot of opportunities for making friends, joining clubs, joining circles of interest, which are really going to further enhance the experience of studying in Japan.
So not just academic programs, there are lots of cool places and things you can do because our campus is located Tokyo area. As you know, Tokyo hosted 2020 Summer Olympics. And 2019, we hosted World Rugby Cup. So there are lots of exciting sports events so you can enjoy outside of your academic activities as well. So come join us.